Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be eating Halloween themed foods for the day. I can't actually believe that this is going to be my third time doing this video. It still feels like yesterday that I started YouTube, so it's crazy to me to think that I'm doing this for the third time. In the past I've tried to do more creative things, but today I'm trying to do more things that you can just literally buy in the shops, just so that it's things that you guys can actually go out and buy. Anyway, let's just get on with the video. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Let's see what I have for breakfast. There's only two things that you can really get your hands on when it comes to breakfast for these themed videos, and that is either cereal or crumpets. I've decided to go for cereal, and I know I did a Sainsbury's cereal last year, but this one is different, but probably the same. It says, why have they got to make that so? Sweetened maize cocoa extra date. Like, what's that? With freeze-dried mini marshmallows. Yeah, I don't know what that's the posh word of. Picking out some extra marshmallows. This is what they're looking like. Definitely better than the bats last year. I remember they just looked like blobs, so these are like little scary faces. These just like float. They're not going like under the milk. The marshmallows are literally disintegrating. The chocolate flavour is very mild, but then when you get the bit of marshmallow, it's very sweet. So if you have it all on one spoonful, I like the crunch and the size of these. When you're watching this video, I'm going to be on holiday, so hopefully, no, I will be having another holiday vlog coming your way, which will probably be my last holiday of the year. Next year, I need to get in a few city breaks. They're my absolute favourite holidays. So where do you guys recommend? City breaks I've already done are Amsterdam, Dublin, so I'm Dublin quite a few times, Amsterdam twice, Berlin. Surely that's not it. It's silly really, because I have been to Dublin 3 times and Amsterdam twice. I just love going back to the same places. I'm one of them people that personally loves going back to the same places because my anxiety. If I go back to somewhere I've already been, I feel more like I belong and I know what I'm doing. But I do need to explore more places, so give me your recommendations. That was my very boring breakfast complete. I will see you guys for lunch. It's time for lunch, and this is the first time I've ever had one of these before. So I've been to, right, it's Hotel Chocolat. But everyone calls it Hotel Chocolat. That's what I always call it, but I don't know what the correct pronunciation is. But we're going to call it what I do, Hotel Chocolat. This costs £4.95, and the description is Cherry Scary Sundae. So it says award-winning ice cream of the gods with a zing of sour cherry, trimmed with sour cherry sauce, milk crisp pearls, and sour cherry baby truffles. Ugh. I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to have this as my actual lunch. Oh my god, so cold. We all know how I feel about a crispy bit. That tasted a bit like it had an alcoholic taste to it. The colour of the ice cream is like, it's got a little hint to it, so I wonder if it is just vanilla. I don't know what these balls are on top. They're obviously supposed to look like eyes. Oh, my hand's freezing. So they're called sour cherry baby truffles. I really want to just like understand what the flavour of the ice cream is, because it's definitely not just vanilla. I feel like it is vanilla, but they've recently done chocolate. So I'm getting like, because it's a little bit of a tin. I feel like they've recently done chocolate and the vanilla's come through and it's got like another taste to it. She stopped halfway through, put a load of crispy bits in, a load of sauce, and then another layer. They also do a billionaire shortbread one. Is that what it's called? But yeah, but that's unreal. The sour cherry itself is not that sour, it's actually quite subtle. This is something that I always get after a main meal and then I never end up finishing. So I was like, do you know what? A sundae is a meal. So this is what I've gone for my lunch. I was going to pick up something else, but it was also sweet. So I was thinking, I'll see how I feel and then revisit the other thing. Do you know what else I just saw in there? I've spoke about how I love the white chocolate Baileys from Aldi. Well, they do all different flavour ones. I took a photo, 1 minute. Their ones are a lot more expensive. They do little bottles of it. You see? For £4.50. I should have bought a little bottle. But yeah, they got mint espresso martini, chocolate, white chocolate, salty caramel and orange. Why did that add orange? I thought it was white chocolate, but maybe not. Do you know what the best new invention is on the new iPhone upgrade? Is that you can copy text off a photo. So if you like take a photo, for example, if you're in a meeting, you can take a photo of the screen, double click on it, and it copies the text. You can actually copy it as text into a document, a text message. How amazing is that? Right, so I've just taken a photo of this, double click on the words, highlight them all, copy, go into my notes, paste. Look, it's there. Is that not just the best thing ever? Okay, there may be a spelling mistake, but it wasn't the clearest photo ever. It's currently the 13th of October, right? The weather in England is beautiful. It's not even cold yet. Although Joe did tell me the other day it's going to snow soon. Hope not. I feel like snow's only fun as a kid. I remember before COVID, like now if it was snowing, work would probably be like, just work from home. But before COVID, when you still had to go to work in the snow, that walk to the station in the morning was hell. You got to walk to get on the train because you wouldn't want your mum to take you because it's actually more dangerous for someone to get in a car. If I ever fell over on ice on my own, I'd be mortified. Does anyone else find things like this embarrassing? So you see how I had this, like, as a Sunday, had no lid, didn't have a bag. I just had to walk through Lakeside on my own, holding this in my hand, like this little Sunday. Am I just weird, or is that a normal thing to be embarrassed about, walking along, holding an extravagant ice cream whilst you're on your own? I am going to rate this, I'm going to say a 7 out of 10. It was good, but the flavour of the ice cream, it said award-winning ice cream, but I wouldn't say it was any different to a McFlurry. If anything, the flavour has thrown me off. Definitely not vanilla, and I don't know what to think of it. Love the cherry though. I know I've spoke about it before, but McDonald's, they need to bring back the toffee sundaes. I'd do anything. I miss them so much. Like, why were they so good? Do you know why they got rid of them? Because they don't like being generous. Because that had such a generous sauce. Yeah, like, why is that not back? Seriously. And one more thing. How rude that McDonald's is bringing out a new range the day I go on holiday. So I can't try it until I'm back. And then by then it's old news. They're bringing out waffle fries. And they had the audacity to do it whilst I'm away. I'm going to write to them. Final bite. Shit, where's the time? Oh, no, I've got time. I might see you for a snack. If not, I'll see you guys for dinner. It's now time for dinner, and I've hit the realisation. My choices for today have not been the best Halloween options, although I did just spend the last hour trying to look for like Halloween pizzas. I went on Asda website, Sainsbury's website, Tesco website, just for anything more Halloweeny. I know that M&S bring out the Halloween meal deal, but it's not out yet. And I've got to film this before I go away. This is the last day I can film this on, so I'm like frantically looking to see if there's anything else, and there's really not. So I'm going to be making hot dogs using the M&S Halloween lava hot dog rolls. So I think they just look, what does the description say? 6 tomato rolls made with tomato puree and smoked paprika. For a smoky flavour. Oh, I thought these were just like coloured. I didn't realise they would taste different. Okay, well, let's hope they taste nice. I personally love paprika. Okay, well, that's a bit more exciting. I'm going to cook some sausages in the air fryer. Should we smell these? Okay. Don't worry, guys. I do have some Halloween dessert to try as well. Here's my dinner. I'm actually so excited for this. I love a good old sausage. I wonder what the black bits are made of. Like, are they actually burn? It's not overpowering, it's very subtle, because I was thinking this is a product aimed at kids. Like, would they really want paprika and tomato and stuff like that in it? But yeah, no, it's very subtle. I've just got this funny feeling inside of me that hot dogs are going to become my next food obsession, because I was already thinking I want these tomorrow for breakfast. Again, this was a product that I bought that I didn't read the package for, and someone commented the other day on my video saying when they go shopping they read everything on the packaging, and it's so shocking that I just like have no idea what I'm eating half the time. And I was like, yeah, I just literally pick stuff up and I literally find out as I read it on camera to you guys. But what I realised is that's only when I'm filming. Like, if I'm going to the shops and I'm buying something for dinner that I'm going to have that night and I've never tried it before, I would read all the ingredients. Like, I would read the details on the back, make sure that I actually fancy it, or whatever. But when it's a video, I'm solely thinking about the content. Like if I'm trying new stuff as well, like half the things that I buy for new in taste tests, I would never pick them up and actually think, oh, that sounds good, or oh, I really want to try that. I would just pick up the normal things that I like. And so yeah, I don't care if I'm gonna like it or not. In normal day life, I actually care if I like it or not, because I want to buy something or have a meal that I'm gonna enjoy. I was trying to think of Halloween stories that I had from when I was younger, and I just know there's like so many good stupid things that me and my friends would have done. I just wish I could remember. Pictures are actually so important. If I think of a memory, half the time I can only remember those things because I've got a picture on that day wearing a specific outfit, and I think, oh yeah, I remember that because of this photo. And like, well, I mean, I literally can't think of any Halloween pictures. One Halloween I remember that all the girls went to, but I couldn't go. In that half term in October, I went away with my mum and my brothers and my dad. Where did we go? Oh yeah, we went to the Peak District. That's what I really want to do. I want to go to the Lake District. I really don't want to drive. How can the only Halloween that I can remember when I was younger is one that I wasn't even there? Probably because we did go to Alton Towers and it was Fright Night. It's now time for dessert. I have got something from the M&S bakery. Last Halloween they brought out a pumpkin yum nut, and I'm surprised that they haven't brought out a Halloween yum nut. So I had to go with the muffin. So the description is Colin the Caterpillar roulette muffins. Chocolate sponge with chocolate filling decorated with black buttercream, chocolate cookie crumb pieces and Colin the Caterpillar roulette sweet. Basically just a blackcurrant sweet. Just a bit of warning, if you eat any food with black food dye in it, don't be alarmed if it impacts your, how do I say this nicely, any bodily functions that you may have. Oh, it's got like some melted chocolate there, so this is what it's looking like, by the way. It's just a chocolate muffin. I can see some chocolate creeping through though. Hello. I got to send this to Becky. We went to go and watch the film Smile last night, and I genuinely looked like someone from that film. Someone reminded me, commenting on my video the other day about Paranormal Activity, my favourite scary film. I do also love The Grudge, but I haven't watched that in years, so I feel like if I watched it now, I don't know if I'd still like it. No, actually The Grudge is scary. I could do the noise really well. Do you want to hear? I mean, I can normally do it a bit better than that. Here's the chocolate coming through. Everyone has like different types of scary films. I like scary films that are like, could be real. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, you just said that not realistic, but Paranormal Activity is my favourite film. Like, to me, that's realistic. Ghosts and shit. This is a very good muffin. Also, I haven't done Halloween snacks today because I did a Halloween snack video. I've gone for actual like food and bakery stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna rate this 9 out of 10. It's a really good muffin. It's times like these where I'm grateful that my sofa's black because I'm definitely smushing chocolate in. Final bite. That was definitely the money buy. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.